Yo kijkers van Deel Gaming, daar zijn we weer met een nieuwe video. En vandaag hebben wij opnieuw de Stanley Purple. En ik was zeg maar de game aan het opstarten en ik kwam achter iets. Dat je dit kon doen, let op hè.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
Wat? Wacht even hoor, wat gebeurde er? Ha! Hij begint gewoon opnieuw, lol. Nou oké, dan zijn we er weer. Laten we het nu eens gewoon precies het tegenovergestelde doen van wat hij zegt.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Dus dan ga ik
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
En ik
Perhaps he had simply missed
hoorde
the
van
memo.
iemand dat er hier een kleine...
No matter how hard Stanley looked,
Ja,
he
kijk.
couldn't find a trace of his
Dit zei jij.
co-workers.
Hier had hij het over. Dat was hier een soort van... niet echt een glitch, maar meer een... Easter egg was hier. En ik weet niet hoe je daar moet komen, maar... Daar komen we dan. Oké, nou laten we maar gewoon verder lopen, want het heeft ook echt geen zin. La 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 la. We zijn gezellig aan het lopen hier zo. Hey, de twee
When
deurtjes.
Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting
I
room.
don't care,
and
ik wil
Stanley
gewoon
knew it
precies
perfectly well.
tegenovergesteld doen wat je
Perhaps he
zegt.
wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Ik praat trouwens nu gewoon door hem heen, omdat we dit stukje al gezien hebben.
Truly a room worth
Als je dit nog niet
admiring.
gezien hebt,
It had really been
kijk de
worth
vorige
the detour
aflevering.
after all, just to spend a few moments here. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nou, als we hier langs zijn gelopen, dan zal ik stil zijn bij de dialogen. Oké? Ja.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
Lol. Nou, hierin lopen. Wow, zieke shit. Warning, do not jump from the cargo lift while it's on motion. Will cause death. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift. $1000. Penalty for jumping of... Ik weet niet maar als je hier afspringt dan ben je gelijk dood. Dat is oké. Nou, ja.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Say what? For her?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
She's been waiting. Wat is dit dan? Random deur die helemaal zwart is. Ik vertrouw dit zaakje niet helemaal. Wat gaat er gebeuren? Holy fucking hell.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be...
Oh. Then pick up the phone. Hey.
Oh, Stanley, is that you?
Ik zit vast.
Hold on,
Hey.
sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm
Nice.
just pulling the bread out of the oven.
Een vrouw eindelijk.
Alrighty. All right,
Nice.
now, I want you to come
Mag ik
in
naar
and tell
binnen
me all about your
What the fuck?
Gotcha! Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving
What?
wife?
Oké, dat
Who
was
want to
fucking
commit their
creepy.
life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley.
Dat was best
I'm
wel
trying to
creepy.
get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
Oké, is goed, maar doe alsjeblieft niet zo eng.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Ha! Press 3 on your keyboard. Nou, waarom zou ik dat doen? Moet ik dat nou echt doen? Oh! Hij moet ook knoppen indrukken, oké.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence. Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do.
Wat gebeurde
Now
er?
he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
Wat gebeurt er allemaal? X.
But in his mind, in his mind he can
Go
go on
weg.
fantastic adventures. From behind his
Let me
desk,
go away.
Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown.
Ik wil weg hier.
Fantastic discoveries of new lands.
Let me
It
go,
was wonderful.
please.
And each day that he returned to work
Nee, dan
was a
niet.
reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Ja, fijn. Oh, ik ga tv kijken. Nice.
And so he began to
nee, mijn
fantasize
klok.
about his own job.
Ik denk dat ik al weet wat er gaat
One
gebeuren.
day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Hij is helemaal boos tegen mij.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to two open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Lol. Prepare dinner. Oké, we gaan eten bakken.
As he wandered through this fantasy world,
Oké, ik weet wel wat
he
gaat
began
gebeuren.
to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it
Game with a
the
baby.
Stanley Parable.
Game with a baby. Stanley Parable. Oké, ik ga mijn kinderen
It
het verhaal
was such
vertellen.
a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over,
And
with
again.
the hope that it would never
And
end,
again.
that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Ik hou van je.
But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed.
Lol.
The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets. The more he forgets which life is the real one.
Nou, we gaan slapen.
And I'm trying to tell him this. That in this world he can never be anything but an observer. That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it. You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
The question
Because
nothing.
I can't. Not in the way I want him to.
Oké, wauw.
But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again.
Please
Stanley
die.
pushed a button. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I...
Ja. Ik weet niet wat er gebeurde, maar... Klinkt niet leuk. Hey, mijn muiscursor. En daar zijn we weer. Weer terug. Bij het avontuur. Nou jongens, als je dit een leuke video vond, doe dan een blauw duimpje omhoog. En doe een duimpje omlaag als je het niet leuk vond. Maar laat dan wel feedback achter. Laat sowieso feedback achter. Als je nog niet bent geabonneerd op mij, abonneer op mij. En dan zeg ik tegen jullie, tot de volgende Stanley Parable.